You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. No worries, you're dreaming.
Make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fight back? Or will you fight back? Fight back.
Alright, welcome back. I'm your host, LEEBOY, and you're watching Cpw Monday Night Fever. Tonight we have a special action-packed episode which should be no less than great. As of late, we had The Wave and Aaron Awesome, the #1 contender, bumping heads. But now, we're going to have tonight a special contract signing. That's right, The Wave and Aaron Awesome will be in the ring to sign the contract to ink the deal. And we're going to have Jessica Red with Sophia Hall in a grudge match. Live tonight. Also later on, all 4 contestants for the United States title will be in one match here tonight. Looks like The Wave is heading to the ring. He may have some choice words for the #1 contender, Aaron Awesome. The last time the 2 of those men were in the ring, Aaron Awesome came down to ringside and got in The Wave's face. The rivalry has been heating up. Let's see what The Wave has to say. Aaron Awesome can pick the match. It seems like The Wave is so confident. He said he's going to bury Aaron Awesome and letting him choose the match type. We'll be right back, folks. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, The Wave came out to issue a challenge tonight when the contract is signed to pick which kind of match they will be facing off in.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, Sophia Hall. Sophia
Hall, who has an axe to grind against Jessica Red for advancing. Jessica Red will be facing Roxanne and Olivia Wilson in a triple threat match for the CPW Women's Rose Championship at the Adrenaline pay-per-view. This match right here set up by Amanda Blackwell because Jessica Red needs to feel vindicated for Sophia Hall interfering, even costing her the championship.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, Jessica.
Ever the confident person, Jessica Red, who seemed like she was inches away from defeating Roxanne until Sophia Hall entered with a sledgehammer costing her the victory. And now Jessica Red can try to vindicate herself again by defeating Sophia Hall. Sophia Hall looking to pick up a crucial win as she's been on a terrible losing streak. Stomp to the face. Jessica Red not willing to back down. Float over neckbreaker. Sophia Hall really needs to put this one on the record books. Since the inception of CPW, she has been on a losing streak. Bulldog. And now, Sophia Hall. Can she? Suplex! What a suplex! That suplex did a number on Jessica Red. Sophia Hall could be targeting the back. Reversal. At the Adrenaline pay-per-view, Jessica Red, Olivia Wilson, and Roxanne will duke it out for the CPW Rose Women's Championship. Once again, Roxanne is undefeated in singles competition or with multiple opponents. Hurricanrana takedown. Elbow drop. And again, Sophia Hall on the attack. Sophia Hall wishing that she could be part of the triple threat match. Will she make Jessica Red tap here? And Jessica finds a way out. What a side slam. Once again, Sophia Hall desperately needs to get this one in the record. Oh, what a slap. Fall-away slam. Again, it seems. Leg drop. She could be going for Hall or nothing. Reversal. Irish whip to the corner. Knee to the face. Jessica Red fights out of it. Wrenching of the head by Sophia Hall. Sophia Hall still on the aggressive side, but Jessica Red will not be denied. Cradled up suplex. 1, 2. A kick out at 2. Nice cradled suplex by Jessica Red. Full head of steam. As she sends Sophia Hall to the canvas with a calf kick. Spear. Spear by Jessica Red. This could be it for Sophia Hall. Sophia Hall is in a bad way. Jessica Red looks to be setting it up once again. Back cradle suplex. 1, 2, 3. And again, Jessica Red proving why she belongs in the CPW Rose Women's Chip. Whoa. Sophia Hall back on her feet. Oh! We'll be right back. On his way to the ring, the #1 contender to the CPW World Heavyweight Championship, the teacher, Aaron Awesome. Seems he's at a full head of steam and he's mad. And we now have the match that will take place. Falls count anywhere. Contract signing still coming up. All right, seems coming to the ring right now. The United Kingdom. The United Kingdom, William Danger at the Adrenaline pay-per-view will be taking on Joseph Ali for the CPW Hardcore title. These two have not seen a lot of action. But they will be getting their hands dirty tonight when they be taking on newcomers to CPW, known as the Pitbulls, who've been making a wave on the indie scene, who signed their contracts 2 weeks ago. So we have the announcement. Aaron Awesome came to the ring, said that there will be a match scheduled at the Adrenaline pay-per-view. We know that for sure. But the match type is going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. Will the Wave be able to handle Aaron Awesome? Will Aaron Awesome be able to handle the Wave? The contract signing is still coming up tonight. But right now, coming to the ring, again, massively huge on the indie scene, newcomers to CPW here, the Pitbulls.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 562 pounds, the Bruiser, Joey Rush, and Jack Magnum, the Pitbulls.
Once again, the Pitbulls, famous on the indie scene. Newcomers here in CPW, will they be able to make their mark? Just to give a little background of these two indie darlings with a knack for MMA tactics. Expect to see a lot of throws, takedowns, and submissions. These guys have been champions everywhere they went, getting the crowd into it. Feeling the energy, this is the Pitbulls versus the United Kingdom. Can the United Kingdom stop whatever momentum the Pitbulls are trying to have? Joey Rush, being the aggressor, already has William Danger laying face down on the mat. Fall away slam, done with authority. Like I said, expect many tosses, submission holds, grapples, the pit bulls. Oh, jawbreaker. William Danger seems to be fighting, trying to mount a comeback. Irish whip, elbow, and a tag made to Sebastian Niles. Niles, who hasn't seen a lot of TV time, looks to get some kind of offense going here against Joey Rush. But Joey Rush with a massive clothesline. Will Joey Rush tag in? Yes, Jack Magnum comes in. And Jack Magnum with a clothesline of his own. And Sebastian Niles might be seeing stars. We're going for a submission. Oh, turned into an arm breaker. Vicious strikes to the vicious strikes to the head by Jack Magnum. And Joey Rush once again back in the ring. The pit bulls have been on fire thus far. And a slam. Suplex slam by Joey Rush. Going for a powerbomb right in the corner. Joey Rush and Jack Magnum, impressive. Double back body drop. And already Jack Magnum going for the submission. Will Sebastian Niles tap? And Sebastian Niles able to counter and fight out. William Danger seems to be gloating on the apron. Tag made. Oh! And now United Kingdom trying to mount some kind of offensive comeback. Countered. STO takedown by Jack Magnum. William Danger is on Dream Street. Punches to the face. Oh my goodness. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. The Pit Bulls pick up a win. Sebastian Niles, I don't know if he was afraid. He stood right there in the corner, but your winners, the Pit Bulls. The Pit Bulls looking very impressive on their CPW debut. Picking up a victory over the United Kingdom.
Here are your winners, the Bruiser, Joey Rush, and Jack Magnum.
I definitely see tag team gold in their future if they can keep up the impressive fighting. Alright, now probably the most anticipated match of the night. The 4 men that will be competing for the Cpw United States title are slated right now for a fatal 4-way match. Could this be a glimpse into the future? Who will come out at the Adrenaline pay-per-view as the next Cpw United States champion? Coming to the ring now, the mysterious fan favorite here in CPW, the Nightmare. The Nightmare was the first person to qualify in the United States tournament.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Nightmare.
The Nightmare. Probably the odds-on favorite to win the CPW United States title, but can he pull it off? At the Heartbreak pay-per-view, the Nightmare took on Chris Gates and prevailed. Can he continue his winning ways? Can he walk into the Adrenaline pay-per-view ready to become the next and first CPW United States champion? United States Championship on the line at the Adrenaline pay-per-view. Please keep it locked here on LEEBOYTV for when the Adrenaline pay-per-view is up. The fans on their feet for the Nightmare. And his opponent, no stranger to being in title talks or in pictures, an impressive record.
His opponent, first, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Damien McIntyre.
Damien McIntyre, by all means, is no stranger, like I said, to being in title talks, extreme bouts. Was so close to becoming the #1 contender to the CPW World Heavyweight title, and now he finds himself slated to win, if he could, the United States Championship. Mondo Sika, part of Team Havoc with his brother Tony Sika.
And from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 345 pounds, the Samoan bulldozer, Mondo.
Again, part of Team Havoc with his brother Tony Sika, who also advanced. Tony Sika advanced in the United States tournament but got hurt when he got injured backstage assaulted by number 1 and number 2. Which would lead to CJ Blackwell giving that spot to this man, Chris Gates. Chris Gates, so much opportunity. Can it be Chris Gates' time to become?
And from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 280 pounds, the legend, Chris Gates.
Can the American legend Chris Gates seize the opportunity to become the first ever Cpw United States champion? Being the American legend, it sounds like it would suit him, but can he grasp the opportunity? Once again, Tony Sika unable to compete due to the assault by number 1 and number 2, which led to CJ Blackwell giving that spot, that coveted spot, to Chris Gates. We still don't know who number 1 and number 2 is, or who they're working for, or what wrestlers could be involved. But it seems like the Blackwells favor Chris Gates. Once again, all 4 men will be competing at the upcoming Adrenaline pay-per-view for the Cpw United States Championship. On the outside now, we have Chris Gates taking on Damian McIntyre. And in the ring, Mondo Sika is locking up with the Nightmare. What a body drop. Seemed like it rattled the Nightmare's spine. Chris Gates sent to the steel steps. Calf kick. Oh! Chris Gates' head just thudded off the steel steps. Damian McIntyre, probably one of the most vicious fighters here in CPW. He takes no shorts. What a clothesline by Damian McIntyre. Knee drop. While on the outside, Damian McIntyre is giving it to Chris Gates. Chris Gates, Damian McIntyre back in the ring now. And Mondo again. Seems like he's just tossing the Nightmare all around the ring. And Chris Gates now forming a comeback. What a hit by Chris Gates. That sent McIntyre to one knee. Sent him to one knee again, and now McIntyre's down. And the Nightmare, oh my goodness, grabbed the table and slammed it into Mondo Sika. Chris Gates now might be going for a cover, but no. Elbow drop. And another elbow drop by Chris Gates. Chris Gates now looking for a weapon. Once again, this is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. Anything goes. Chris Gates misses with the baton. And now switching opponents. The Nightmare now taking on McIntyre. McIntyre for the cover. 1, 2, and Mondo Sika breaks it up. Uh-oh. Damian McIntyre could be setting up for the Superman punt. No! The Nightmare reversed. The Nightmare reversed the Superman punch. And now seems to have... Wait a minute. He's going for the DDT. Could he? And the Nightmare now going for the elevated DDT. That's the setup that could lead to the Nightmare on Elm Street. Sweet dreams. But instead, the Nightmare has a sledgehammer. Oh! Taking out Damian McIntyre and Chris Gates. Mondo now back on the offense. With a slam. A Bohemian. Oh! What for? Super kick! Super kick! Mondo Sika for the 1, 2. No! Unable to put away Damian McIntyre with that sweet super kick. Damian McIntyre back in it. Chris Gates back in it. The Nightmare's back up. Oh! Chris Gates spiked. Sweet dreams by the Nightmare to Damian McIntyre. Can he go for the cover? 1, 2. Oh! Almost a 3 count. Chris Gates now. 1, 2. Almost Damian McIntyre with a save. Chris Gates, who hit the jackhammer. And now the Nightmare seems to be clearing the ring. Will he go for the cover? No. What is he doing? Oh! Dropping the elbow on the back. Now going for the cover. 1, 2. Chris Gates with the save, but with a vicious right hand. This match has been intense. Mondo Sika and Damian McIntyre squaring off in the middle of the ring. Damian McIntyre with the clothesline. Seems Damian might be headed to the... He could be going for the jumping forearm. Got him. Will he go for the cover? 1, 2, 3. And Damian McIntyre picks up the victory. The Nightmare with the elevated DDT. Super kick by Mondo Sika, which wasn't enough to put away Damian McIntyre. Even getting hit with the sweet dreams from the Nightmare, Damian McIntyre still was able to kick out Chris Gates, who landed the jackhammer. But in the end, Damian McIntyre prevailed. Will Damian McIntyre become the first CPW United States Champion at the Adrenaline Pay-Per-View. Keep it locked, because we'll be right back.
From Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 180 pounds, CJ Blackwell.
All right, welcome back. We have CJ Blackwell heading to the ring to set up the contract signing between Aaron Awesome and The Wave. We already know Aaron Awesome has agreed to a Falls Count Anywhere match. No DQ. Will The Wave accept the challenge? Will he sign the contract?
Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 250 pounds, AA Aaron Awesome.
Aaron Awesome. The #1 contender to the CPW World Heavyweight title, set to face off against The Wave at the Adrenaline Pay-Per-View. Aaron Awesome unable to become champion in episode 1 of CPW by being eliminated by none other than Damian McIntyre. Since then, the back and forth between him and Damian McIntyre concluded with Aaron Awesome becoming the #1 contender. Now heading to the ring, he is the CPW World Heavyweight Champion. This is The Wave.
And his opponent, first, from the city of Atlantis, weighing in at 255 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, The Wave.
The Wave walks to the ring with a sort of confidence, a monstrous confidence. We'll be right back, right here on LEEBOY TV with the contract signing. Both men in the ring now. The signatures are done. They both agreed on no rematch. Whoever loses must start over. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness! The Wave just put Aaron Awesome through the table. The Wave just laid out the #1 contender. Aaron Awesome just put through a table by The Wave. Things are extremely heating up between these two. Who is going to win the 2 out of 3 falls? No DQ. Falls count anywhere at the Adrenaline Pay-Per-View.